All right. We got the hot Tuah girl thing going. Um, Let me give a little bit of a backstory. It's still not working. Wow. Let me give a little bit of a backstory on the hot Tuah girl while this advertisement goes by. Um, y'all know who the hot Tuah girl is. She was the girl who basically went viral because of a streamer, I think he was. Um, a streamer asked a question about what you need to do to your man. I think it was something along those lines. And she was like, "You need to hot to it that thing." And let me just show it. Actually, stuff be acting slow, so I don't want to show it to a viral moment. So this is the viral moment.
You gotta give him that hawk too and spit on that thing. You get me?
Okay, so that girl went viral because of that moment. Which was crazy because she didn't want to give the dude, whatchamacallit, credit for that either. She was able to flip it. This was around the time where they were turning viral moments into superstars and influencers. So she was able to flip that moment, get her own podcast, a podcast like that was fairly successful. She made a lot of money off that shit. Um, and made a clip turn into a whole new career where she was getting paid a lot. Um, then from there, I don't know what happened. She had a good podcast, and then from there, now she got into some crypto scam. I'm very convinced that any influencer that I see promoting any type of crypto is a scammer. I've never seen it go good. Okay, out. I've never seen it go good ever. I've never seen one celebrity who's done a crypto thing that's ever went good. It's always been a scam. It's always been a rug pull. It's always been something behind it. So anytime I see it, I just been like, damn, y'all sold out. Y'all got y'all back, but y'all just selling out. So I never agree with the crypto stuff. I think every one of them is scam. I've just never seen somebody who's a celebrity do a crypto thing and be successful with it that wasn't scamming their um their audience, which is a big deal because these people support you, they trust you. A lot of these people trust you. Um, and yeah, like you're playing your audience. It's just you're taking advantage of them. So I don't think it's cool. I never thought it was cool, but she got into that scandal, and people exposed her for it. And then since then, she just kind of disappeared. And now there's a video with Jamari called "Hot to a Girl Only Has 9 viewers left," and he goes over, basically gives an update on how she's doing. So I really wanted to watch this. I just saw this recently, so I want to give this a watch. And yeah, let's look at it. So let me start this over. Do this. Boom. Up there. And boom, let's start. No sound. Hold on. There we go.
Seconds of her 15 minutes of fame, attempting to explain the crypto scandal that she found herself wrapped up in by basically saying, "Oh, how was I supposed to know? I'm just a dumb little girl."
And I finally get to tell my side of the story that I've been holding on to. I don't know, it was very stressful because I couldn't get my point across and I had to just sit there and let people call me a scammer, a crook.
You got paid for promoting it, or?
Just promoting it and putting all the work into it, like the videos and stuff that I do for him to post. That's what I got paid for. You're like, what does that mean?
You know what's funny?
I
want to defend her on this. That's usually what happened with a lot of these celebrities. They promote this shit. Some crypto agency hits them saying, "Hey, we'll pay you X, Y, Z to just promote it." They go on their Twitter, they go on their social media platforms, they promote it. They get their cut. They also get some money for it. And then everybody's contacting them talking about, you scammed us, and they're like, I don't fucking, I just promoted it. I didn't know it was going to do that to y'all. So just to be fair, I know a lot of celebrities, a lot of influencers who have said this exact same thing. I didn't know they were doing that. I just promoted the product. People like FaZe, Adrian Ross, when they got hit with that scam thing, they said the same thing.
Yeah.
I don't know, it just kind of sucks. There's people out here that hate me for promoting a coin. It's like Paris Hilton. I mean, she's got cooking stuff out, like cooking appliances. She didn't sit there and take the time to make them.
No.
She's just the face of it.
Yeah.
Those are hers, you know?
So that's pretty much like you with the crypto coin.
Yeah, I was
Not
just a
excuse.
spokesperson for it. I mean,
Now, since that moment, her YouTube
Not an excuse. Okay? Not an excuse, because you should be more diligent whenever you're putting your face on something and know the product that you're promoting. But I think a better approach would be like, hey, it sounds like she's, owning up to it. Like, hey, I didn't know. My bad. I fucked up, but I guess it wanted some money, basically.
channel has literally become a barren wasteland, and now most of her online activity was happening over on Instagram, where she is consistently crying about the continual backlash from her hot coin scam.
How do you sleep at night knowing people don't like you?
With no underwear in case they want to kiss my ass.
That was rude. That was pretty fucking rude.
At Replit, we believe everyone should be able to create software without limits and without knowing how to code.
And recently I was personally brought back into Hawkmania, all because of this tweet that went viral. The Tuah girl is currently streaming to 9 people. So then I pulled up on her channel to see what this live stream was all about, and essentially it is just her sitting and playing games poorly, with no one writing in the chat besides simps.
I hope I'm. Oh, you motherfucker! I just got RKO'd. Whee! Oh! 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 They fucked me up. Run! Run! Oh! Oh! Let me get a gun first. Fuck! Yeah, he was nasty. I don't know who the fuck just shot me, but he was cold. He was damn good. If you were a gun, where would you be? Nobody. Nar!
She look like she enjoying herself. I ain't gonna lie. She look like she enjoying herself. I'll be doing the same shit. If I got canceled, I'll just go back and doing the same shit that I enjoy. She got money. She got all these advances from her podcast, from her merch. Got the money from the crypto scam. I'll be doing the same shit. You got money. If you're not like a flashy person, chill back, play games. Why not? Shit, 9 views is 9 views.
Oh, I can't catch a fucking break. Oh, shit! Who in the fuck?
Now it's honestly no surprise that this stream is not very good, as she recently went on a podcast where she announced the launch of her streaming career.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but I'm gonna say it. If I don't like it, well, that's too bad. So I'm gonna start streaming on Twitch. I think the 29th or the 30th.
And honestly, I'm not really sure why she thought this was such like a groundbreaking announcement that someone on her team would be mad if she leaked it, because she also admits here that she herself knows next to nothing about streaming and how it all works. It really seems like she just knows that you can make a lot of money doing it, which was the same problem that she had with the crypto scheme.
Okay, so what is Twitch?
It's like where you live stream. Like
Yeah,
you
'cause
play
I hear
games
people
and you
make
live
so
stream.
much money live streaming. It's
And you don't
crazy.
do anything. You just play games and you set a camera up where people can watch you.
What
Like
games
it's
are you
easy.
gonna play?
See, I'm trying to think about this. I know how to play Grand Theft Auto. And let's see, Sims. I like the Sims.
Okay.
See, I'm so uneducated. I don't know anything.
And how do you make money off of it?
Your guess is as good as mine. I guess how many people watch it. Like,
Donations?
yeah.
Oh,
See, he
wow.
knows. This guy's got it.
That's crazy. I've never liked a stranger enough to donate to him.
So essentially it seems like any venture that Tuah gets pitched, she once again does no due diligence to look into what it actually is, which is obviously how she ruined her online reputation in the first place.
That's what I'm thinking.
Suckers get licked
So,
every
Well-
day. Every day.
I don't think that's her fault. I think that's her team fault. At the end of the day, she has a team to look out for her. And make sure that she's getting good opportunities and making sure that her PR is good. And it seems like she has a team. Clearly, it seems like she has a team. And she trusts her team so much that she just follows what they say. I think this is more of a team problem more than anything. Because her team should have been like, we're not going to do the crypto scam. Her team should have been like, okay, we're going to pivot you over here. This is what it is if you ever decide to talk about it. She just don't have a team who's like coaching her, which I think she needs that. And I think she's the best person to have because she sounds like she just follows whatever people tell her to do. So like, you just need a better team. That's the only bad thing about having a bad team is this shit. You look stupid in front of people.
Maybe it's me.
It's true. I'm like, hey, if you want to pay me. That's your money.
I can't stop you, man.
I mean, how someone can be handed a life of luxury on a silver platter and blow it this bad by being so painfully lazy is beyond my comprehension. I mean, she says during this interview that before the fame, she was making $400 a week working in a factory.
I'll quit my job. I was like, it's gonna shit on $400 and something a week anyways, so,
Yeah.
I mean, why not?
Keep in mind, this is someone who had to stay in high school till she was 20 years old because she could simply not pass her classes.
So I saw this video yesterday of the Tuah girl when she was in high school. It even says her name in the bottom of her dancing. I saw the date on the video was 2022, and I was like, no way she's the same age as me. And this isn't a video from like the past either, because it was using a sound that was like trending during that time. So this had me perplexed, because I was like, I thought she was way older, so I checked her age, I looked it up. And she's 22, bro. Like, she's a year and a half older than me. If you're born in July of 02, you should not be graduating in 2022. That's like class of 2020. So the Tuah girl is a super senior, bro.
I mean, when they said No Child Left Behind, they fucking meant it. And it's also painfully ironic that this is the podcast she chose to make an appearance on, because the parents of the host are some of the most notorious scammers in recent history. Some of you may have seen their TV shows. I think it's called like The Chrisleys, and a couple of years back they were convicted of a variety of fraud and tax evasion schemes.
Federal judge in Atlanta sentenced Todd Chrisley to 12 years in prison yesterday, while his wife Julie got 7 years behind bars. The judge sentenced their accountant to 3 years in prison. The couple, known for their show Chrisley Knows Best, were found guilty earlier this year of defrauding banks and the IRS out of millions of dollars, all to fund a lavish lifestyle.
I'm Angel Reyes, personal injury lawyer who spent 3 decades battling insurance companies.
And it's really funny to me because at first this woman wants her to detail her life, her virality, and what it's really been like since she got famous.
After this happened, where did like your career go from there?
I don't know. At first, I just kind of ran with it. Like, I started doing appearances. We done that. Let's see. What else did we do? Last year was packed. Like, I didn't even have a summer holiday last year. And then I just kept getting busy.
You see how she's saying we? She had a team. It just seemed like her team is ass, bro. What the fuck is that on my lip? Oh. Look like I had none on my lip.
Busier. And then we ended up starting a podcast, and that's where everything kind of like started straightening out a little bit. Yeah, that's where it was more structured. Oh, yeah.
And eventually she's like, well, that's great and all, but let's talk about the elephant in the room.
And so what happened, obviously, with the whole coin fiasco?
That was a hot ass mess. Let me just tell you. And I've learned that's something I hate that it happened, and I hate the people that got affected by it, but that's something I needed to like open my eyes a little bit. You gotta be so careful with what you put your name on. I'm too much of a dumbass to run anything like that, so. But I've never heard anything good about that, Bitcoin, or anything on the stock market. I don't know. I'm a girl. I don't know nothing about that shit.
Bitcoin is like huge.
Exactly, and I don't know anything about it.
And so Hawk still plays the card that she was willfully ignorant to the entire situation.
I really think she just don't know. I think she just, I don't want to call her a dumbass. I just think she's ignorant. I think she's ignorant to all this. And like, it's sad because, I think people are taking advantage of her. I think like she really has a bad team. Hey, yo, she has a bad team of people who are taking advantage of her. And this is what happens, honestly.
Something that I honestly find to be very realistic at this point, but also it's kind of like her way of avoiding herself of any accountability, which is also wrong. And she has also never really been upfront about how much money she herself was paid, and also kept for the promotion of this scheme.
Like, I just sat here and told the whole truth about crypto, but you'll have people that'll still read articles about me and be like, oh, she scammed all those people?
Makes you out to be the bad guy.
Oh, yeah.
And I will say, this podcast was a rough listen in general.
My coochie pink, my booty hole brown.
But before we get into Hawk Tuah being told the truth about her career right to her face, I have to tell you guys about today's video sponsor. So you already know that I've been rocking with the sponsor of today's video, Raycon, for years now. And the everyday earbuds are my go-to headphones, whether I am just doing stuff around the house, doing daily work in my computer, or even when I'm about her future plans. And she claims there's some sort of documentary on the way.
What's next for you?
So we've had talks about a documentary. We're working on that. We have a producer picked out, but we're still kind of getting into detail with that. And it's supposed to be a surprise, so I can't tell too much.
Now, I'm not really sure if she has Scorsese or Tarantino directing this thing, but even 5 months ago when she went on another podcast, she mentioned this documentary as well, and she's like really trying to keep it under wraps.
And when do you think the documentary's coming out?
So we have a producer for it right now, which we haven't announced like who it is yet, but that'll be something to come. I'm sure here pretty soon.
And I really think that she just keeps saying this to suggest that she still has something going on with her online persona. I mean, don't get me wrong, I could see a documentary about the scam going straight to Tubi or some shit like that, but overall no one really wants to hear an hour-long think piece on how Sandy Cheeks got famous from talking about blowing a guy. You know, giving some fellatio. And this is something the other host actually keeps it real about in terms of what these people are actually going to want from her in order to agree to this documentary.
You're going to have to sit down and talk about that evening, your life, what happened. They're going to want to talk about more than Shaq.
Yeah.
Maybe even you. So
that's scary.
And in general, this guy keeps it much more real with her than the other podcast host. Granted, they do both ask her about what she feels about the prospect of her 15 minutes of fame coming to an end, and how she would react to that. And once again, he keeps it real with her about cashing out on her fame.
He's always believed in me. Both of them have. So they're like, you're not one of those things that's going to burn out after like a month.
Well, I mean, it's sort of like the guy sings Mambo number 5 came in.
Lou Bega?
Lou Bega.
Yeah.
I said, Lou, like, you know, hey, man, you got some heat. And it's like, it's never going to end. And I was like, well, it may. We don't know that it's not going to. It might end, might not. I don't know. But it seems like now is a good time to capitalize on that, you know? So that's all I'm saying. I look at you as sort of the Lou Bega of the South.
Lou Bega of the South.
I know it's been said many times.
So he's kind of telling her to her face that it would be a good idea to cash out now. Now, I don't know if she's smart enough to catch on to what he's trying to say to her here, but basically he's putting it nicely that her star is dwindling or completely burnt out. I mean, he even tells her that she may have to go back to her job of boxing up springs in a corner of a factory.
You have to have a job.
I don't do that. Yep. I get what he's trying to say.
Could be boxing up springs and sending those out.
And once again, Hawk really just...
I get what he's trying to say, but at the same time, like, the era is different. Like, if she... And it looked like she had, like, that podcast was doing well. I remember it was, like, getting nominated for shit. And, like, kicking spots and getting, like, deals and shit. So, if she don't need to go back to work. She don't need to go back to work. It doesn't really seem like she changed her lifestyle too much. I think people are inviting her to a lot more spots, but it doesn't seem like she changed her life. And when you're in this type of situation, when you're her, you can't tell her, like, I get where he's coming from, because there's probably a lot of people back in that time who's, like, dwindled. But, like, now... she could control that fame a little bit more better than the typical celebrity who just got, you know, who popped up on the news and went crazy. Once you get a following and you start building a following, she's doing the right things. You know, she's streaming. She was selling merch. She was doing a podcast. She was doing the right stuff. She just she made a mistake with the damn crypto coin. But she still got a following. She can still do Instagram deals. She can still promote other shit. She could just dwindle down and say, fuck it, I'm just going to do crypto the whole time. You know? But she don't need to go back to no regular job. She's not a regular person at this moment, so she can still flip it. I just think she needs a better team. This all gets resolved, she gets a better team. She invests in a better team. She get a better team, watch her career flip. It'll go right back to having a trajectory and getting her in a better position. Do I think she'll be back to the point she's at? No, but I do think she got potential with that podcast to make some shit happen. I do think she could pull out some merch to make some shit happen. I think she got a lot there because I do think she still has an audience.
It shows that she knows nothing about the ventures she continues to find herself involved in. I mean, it's almost mind-numbing how out of the loop that she truly is.
You're taking care of the people around you.
Oh, yeah, of course.
But keeping it real.
I do. I try to keep it real.
Mm-hmm. And the podcast, we making any money with that?
I don't really know.
Okay. Well, you should get a little more into your finances.
Yeah, I definitely should. I should keep up with it better.
So this interview was
This is
definitely
what
more
I'm
effective
saying. I
than
just
the other
think
one because he
people are
was
taking
so
advantage of her.
honest. But I also found it strange how he did take time to sprinkle in some not so discreet racial comments during the show.
Imagine bringing your side project to life just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation.
Like this really weird shit that he says when she talks about the time that she met Shaq and how he was like a really nice person.
What is it? He has a recliner? The Lazy Boy.
Lazy Boy.
Yes, he's everywhere. I can't go anywhere without seeing Shaq on everything. Or
He
pops up on
sponsors
TV.
everything.
He does, and he's all over TV too. You can't
Should
get
you
away
have
from him.
Should you have an African American be the face of something that has boy in it and lazy? No count boy. I mean, lazy boy is kind of a weird move for a black dude.
So yeah, this episode was kind of just all over the place. But hey, I guess she did take the guy's advice 5 months ago and did decide to cash out on the Gooners. And she has now paywalled pictures of herself for $40 a pop. And let me tell you guys, if you were paying $40 to see a single picture of some Hawk Tuah action, you might be one of the most painfully down bad men on planet Earth. Still, like I said, this girl has many simps that come out in droves in her comment section.
There's no reason not to like her. What's not to love? She goes down on her guy, is genuinely funny, southern accent, and good looks. Hell yeah. Some people are just upset by the way she became famous. It's not her fault. She wasn't asking to get famous, but if you can get famous for nothing, why not? And on top of that, she's genuinely a cool chick.
She's just a country girl, folks. Precious and harmless.
Aw, bless her heart. She's doing the best she can with her limited brain cells.
And you know, after all these hours of digesting Hawkmania, I really think this is someone who was sadly not intelligent enough to handle the amount of power she suddenly wielded. And I really think whoever is in charge of her still trying to make her a thing through all these various avenues and ventures is seriously doing her a disservice. I mean, she even talks about in one of these interviews how they wanted her to do stand-up.
You know, because managers kind of pick a lane. They do stand-ups, or they do actors, or
They've tried to get me into stand-up, but I'm a chicken. I don't like crowds.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, because they could book Hawk Tuah girl at the club.
See?
And I get that this agent probably wants to get paid, but some of these moments here are legitimately sad to watch.
You ever wish you weren't famous? Yeah, sometimes.
So yes, Hawk can be very arrogant, she can be very ignorant, but honestly I think it's time to put her story to bed. I mean, we all know how much she loves her sleep.
But anywho, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
But yes, y'all let me know what you guys...
Good video, man. I don't think she needs to stop. I think she has a career, for sure. I just think she needs a better agent. She needs a better team. I think they're taking advantage of her. And that's why she's in this situation. I think the moment she gets a way better team, her situation is going to change completely. So, if I was her, if I was you, Miss Hot Tuah girl, get you a better team. Look at your finances. Look at everything that's supposed to be making you money or is making you money. Sit back, do that for like the next month or so. Figure out what you're getting, what you're supposed to get, and then start looking at avenues of how you can make more money. Because selling pictures online, you wasn't at that point where you need to do that shit. But I mean, shit, you already there now. Like, you're taking advantage of your audience right now. I mean, you're using them right now, but like, you don't need to do that, bro. But y'all let me know what y'all think. If you think she can make a comeback out of this situation, I do. Personally, I do. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Peace.